Good evening, all. I am Vijayalakshmi, a counseling psychologist. I work with students, families, and individuals on issues like stress, emotional well-being, and daily life challenges. Today, I'm happy to be here to talk about something very practical, how our daily routine is affecting our mental health. Before we get into the topic, I just want to ask you all a few simple questions. Okay. Just let me ask you. Just you share in the chat. Okay. How many of you feel tired or restless even without doing much work? Message in the chat. Madhavi feels. Then, okay. Second question is, do you feel that nowadays even small issues are becoming big? Yes. Tejasvi Madhavi answered. Okay. Do you feel your daily routine is not very regular? Yes. Okay. Yes. And the last question is, how many of you sleep at the same time daily? And how many of you sleep at the same time daily? Yes, Manisha. Okay. Yes, Ramesh sir. And getting up, how many of you wake up at the same time in the morning? Yes, nice to see. Okay. Yes. Now, uh, so many of us are experiencing one or the other. And the interesting thing is, whatever we are suffering, no, this is not just because of any big problem. It is only because of small changes uh, where we are not making daily routines. Okay. So let us get into the topic. Uh, yeah. What do you all know about daily routine? Just share in the chat whatever you know. What is daily routine in your words? Setting things in a pattern. Okay. Doing daily tasks on time without skipping, structured lifestyle, walking. Yes. Yeah, everyone mentioned one point. Yes. As Lata said, it is structured pattern of behaviors and habits that a person repeats regularly throughout the day. Every day and throughout the day, they'll be repeating this structured pattern of behaviors and habits. This is what daily routine means. Okay. Nowadays, the world is changing so fast. It is regarding technology, it is changing fast. And the life also became fast. We are very much used to fast foods. and we are skipping our regular meals. Then coming to, we are comparing everything with everyone. All this is creating a kind of stress which is leading to restlessness. Do you all agree? Yes. So, as the technology increases, anxiety in the people also increasing. Every area is getting affected. What is the reason? The world is changing fast, but not our mind. It has its own pattern of development and presentation. But the world is going very fast. And now we can't slow down the world changing. But we can slow down ourselves by having a daily routine. So, having daily routine means slowing down ourselves and adjusting, creating a kind of rhythm in our life. So, instead of running behind the world, we have to create some daily routine for us and make a rhythm in our life for our overall well being, which includes both physical health and mental health, plus social health also. Do you all agree? Is it making sense? Okay, thank you. Uh, Let us get into the PPT slides. Yeah, as we have discussed the definition, daily routine is a structured pattern of behaviors and habits that a person repeats regularly throughout the day. It includes sleep, eating, working, physical activity, social interaction. Okay? And most of our 40 to 43% of daily actions are habitual. Now, regarding some research facts on daily routine, routine disruption. If our routine is disrupted, anxiety increases anxiety and depression in people because it is very much directly correlated with anxiety and depression. People, if they maintain consistent daily patterns, they are showing fewer depressive symptoms and anxiety also less in them. In the coming slides, we'll discuss in detail, but let us have some idea about the research facts. Consistency reduces depression. Regular timing matters, and it is more important maintaining regularity than with what intensity we are working. Okay. Then coming to small daily habits, improve mental health. Yeah, daily 10 to 15 minutes of walking. It will help in reducing our depression symptoms by 18%, it seems, as per research. So physical activity, it releases serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins. Because of that, all the depression symptoms are reducing. Routine in children and teens. Mostly children, they are not following any routines. So because of this, they are experiencing anxiety, depression, and they are having behavioral issues, and academic performance is also affected. But in the children, where they are following routines, everything is positive on the positive scale. There is lesser anxiety and depression symptoms, better behavior, and also better academic performance. So daily routine, it is a protective factor for mental health across all age groups. This is what we have to remember. This was said from the research. Now coming to routine, how routine is helping for our mental health. Routine, it builds stability. Routine reduces confusion. When we follow a daily routine, our day becomes more predictable. What next we are going to do, we'll be having an idea. And so this creates some kind of, it reduces mental overload. And this predictability gives a sense of control on our mind. So whenever we are eating, if we are maintaining regular food habits, in the morning 8 o'clock breakfast, in the afternoon 12:30 lunch, in the evening 7 o'clock if we have lunch, then our brain and our digestive system, uh, digestive system is said as second brain. So automatically our brain releases all the uh, enzymes that are necessary for creating hunger, and accordingly we'll eat the food. So there won't be much of confusion. So routine always reduces confusion, not only in our stomach, in our mind also. And coming to stability, it reduces stress. When the mind knows what we are going to do next, what to expect, and it does not stay in alert mode continuously. If we know what we are going to do in the next step, or when we are going to have our lunch, then we'll not be in alert mode. We'll be in relaxed mode. So this will have impact on our mind. So always uncertainty creates stress, and predictability reduces stress. So here there won't be the question in our mind, what next? Because of our routine maintenance in our habits. Then coming to stability improves coping. Calm mind handles problems better. Will you all agree? Calm mind handles problems. Is it real? Just message. Okay. Yes, when we are calm and not stressed, we are able to think clearly. So even if a problem occurs, then also we'll respond better instead of reacting to the problem. And there will be our emotions also will be expressing our emotions also in better way. So with routine, we'll be giving calm response. Without routine, immediate reaction will be there. So when again we'll take that lunch time. If we have that proper lunch break in our office hours also, if it is not delayed after having lunch, if there is some challenging task also, we'll not be stressed and we'll try to find out solution if anything goes wrong and try to take proper procedure to overcome that challenge. If we have not taken lunch in proper time, if there is small disturbance also in our work, what we'll do? We'll be reacting a lot. So that difference will be there. So maintaining routine, again, it helps in improving our coping strategies. Routine, it leads to emotional balance. Balanced routine, it leads to balanced emotions. When stress is less and coping is better, our emotions also become stable. See, When we are in lots of stress, can we maintain balanced emotions? We'll be bursting out. We'll be getting irritated, frustrated, anger outbursts will be there. So when we have a daily routine and proper food and proper timetable in our life, automatically our emotion uh, expression also will be stable. We'll be responding instead of reaction. So even research also clearly shows that when daily routines are stable, mental health improves. Sorry, just a minute. Mental health improves, and when routines are disturbed, anxiety and stress increases. Because all our research facts also supporting the same. Now coming to, even whenever we go to the doctors, if we go with some health issues. Recently, I went to the doctor with skin allergy. Doctors, they said that to reduce stress for this, they asked me to maintain daily, to change my lifestyle. So that with time, my skin infection will be reduced. So what is this lifestyle changes? What it includes? Lifestyle changes, it includes only our routines, nothing more than that. If we maintain proper routines in different areas, automatically it will include our lifestyle changes also. So what it includes? Daily routines, sleep routine. When we'll be getting up, when we'll be sleeping, in the afternoons, is there any possibility for 10 minutes nap? If we have all this in our routine, then it will be helpful for us. Coming to food routine, when we are eating, what we are going to eat, where we are going to eat, all this we need to have some idea. If we are going to the work, if we carry our lunchbox daily along with us, even if we are going on field also, our box will be there. There will be some routine in our habit. Otherwise, in which hotel we'll eat, we don't know. Where we'll be eating, that also we don't know. So there will be lots of confusion. So regarding food routine also, we have to maintain. Then physical activity routine. Maintaining daily minimum physical activity is always very much necessary. Because whenever we do physical activity, it will help us in releasing hormones, which always help us uh, in developing our immunity and making our life better. Then coming to screen and work routine. Regarding this also, yeah, nowadays it is always screen is part of our life. So we have to make a timetable when we'll be giving time for screen that is related to work or just mobile watching and work routine also. Because before sleep, 1 hour before sleep, we have to stop the screen because it will have direct effect on our sleep also. So where to pull stop? We have to always be alert in this area. So when we make a routine in our life, automatically we'll stop our screen and we'll get into the next activity. Otherwise, every activity will be overlapped and there won't be any routine. Everything will be in ambiguity. Then coming to social and emotional and social routine. In this, we have to give some time to our family members, calling our friends, occasionally. It should be part of our routine. It is not something luxury like that. It is part of our, it should be part of our routine. And also we should have some relaxation time for us, me time, my time. So all this we have to set in our routines. Then only it will it will be covered in lifestyle changes. So routine in sleep, food, physical activity, screen and work routine, emotional and social routine is very much important in our life. Even when doctors say lifestyle change, they're all actually referring to improving these 5 areas of our daily routine. Okay. Now, it is time for us to introspect at the 5 areas which we have discussed till now: sleep, food, physical activity, work and screen time, and emotional and social routine. Which one is most disturbed in our life? Let us all check. Let us do small activity. Just make yourself comfortable. Sit straight, close your eyes. If possible, 1 or 2 people at least. If you come onto the screen, it will be better. Close your eyes. Take conscious breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax, relax, relax. Now just question yourself, which is the most disturbed area in my life? Sleep, food, physical activity, work and screen time, and emotional and social routine. In these 5 areas, which area is most disturbed in your life? Just identify the most disturbed one and tell yourself that I will start working this area firstly. Question yourself, which of the 5 areas is most disturbed in my life? I will start working on the most disturbed area by making a plan and start my daily routine in this area. Okay. Now, slowly rub your palms, place them on your eyes, slowly open your eyes. Write down on the paper this most disturbed area and prepare an action plan to work on it. Now let us get into in detail how the routine is helping for our mental health. Does daily routine release a happy hormone. As I said, that daily routine will release happy hormones. Yes. When we make, as we have discussed, when we have a daily routine, there won't be a question of what next. Okay. And we'll be just, yes. 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 Daily routine, it releases happy hormones. Because when we work on a daily routine, there won't be stress. And automatically, it will help in production of happy hormones like serotonin, which helps in maintaining calm mood. And it also reduces cortisol, thereby will feel relaxed. So when we, at the same time, dopamine also will be released into our brain when we maintain daily routine. Then coming to, does breaking routine? Yes, whenever we maintain daily routine, we'll be completing our tasks in time. No? Automatically, because of this, dopamine will be released as a reward system. So serotonin, dopamine, they are released into our blood so that we'll feel calm and motivated also because of dopamine hormone. Then coming to, does breaking routine increase dopamine? This is in contrary to our topic. Yeah, maintaining routine is always healthy. But when we maintain strict routines, then it will be a problem. So occasionally breaking a routine is always good. So when we do something creatively apart from the routine, we'll feel motivated and there will be satisfaction because all this happens because of dopamine. So breaking routine occasionally is always suggestible. Strict routines are not suggestible. But here I am not telling to break the routine completely. Small changes in the routine. Breaking routine means small changes in the routine. But the routine will be maintained as regularly as possible. So here dopamine will be released and we'll feel more motivated and satisfied. Routine, it reduces stress and anxiety. How we'll see. When we maintain that routine, there won't be much confusion and automatically there will be decreased cortisol hormones. So we'll feel less stress. Yes. Yes. And routine reduces decision fatigue because when we don't have routine, daily routine in our life, For each and every task, we have to make decision, which will be adding some load on our mind. So we'll be reaching that fatigue. So always having a routine, it will help in reducing the decision fatigue. Then coming to routine, it regulates cortisol. We have discussed. So when we maintain routine, cortisol levels will be decreased because cortisol is always good in certain levels because it will keep us little bit alert. It will help us in waking up in the morning, maintaining the routine. For that, we need some cortisol levels. But increased cortisol levels means it will lead to stress and it will have its own impact on our health also. So routine on most days is very much important. Occasionally, variation, small change or small break in the routine is always suggestible as it helps in uh, making us motivated as well as satisfied. Coming to occasionally breaking routines, how it is helpful, we'll see this. It promotes flexibility in the brain. So when we are very much strict, slowly it may become stress for us. So maintaining some flexibility is always important. So because of that, dopamine will be released and we'll feel satisfied also. It prevents monotony and mental fatigue. Promotes flexibility in the brain. Whenever we make small change, it will have its own novelty effect on our brain. That small novelty effect is always good for our health. And at times, if we go on, it prevents monotony and mental fatigue also. If we are always attached to our office work or something related to our tasks, targets, everything, it will be more of monotonous and it will lead to mental fatigue also. So people occasionally, if they take break and go on a vacation or do some good hobbies which they like. So all this will break the monotony and that mental fatigue will be reduced and they'll feel more energy because of that. Then coming to boost reward system. When we do something novel, automatically, as I said previously, dopamine will be released. It will act as a reward system. Coming to breaking routine, it will help in stress recovery also. And it supports psychological balance. So having small breaks in the regular routine is always advisable, not strict routine. So if we don't have routine, what will happen? Till now, we have discussed what are the advantages, how it will be helping to our mental health, we have discussed. If we don't have routine, what will happen? Our body clock get disturbed. That circadian rhythm, no? It will get disturbed. Brain chemicals will be affected and there will be imbalance. And actually brain learns patterns. So if we create a routine, it will be helpful. Now, it is not learning anything. It will be in complete confusion. So when we don't have routine, it will be having psychological impact like stress, restlessness, irritation, overthinking. All these are, if we don't have routine, all this will be it will be impacting our psychological, impacting us psychologically in these areas. Emotional will get disturbed. And physical impact, body imbalance will be there, hormonal disturbance will be there, and metabolism also will be affected. If we have routine, better metabolism will be there. So, coming to life with routine and without routine. If we have regular routine, there will be predictability, brain balance will be there, calm mind will be there. Because of this, all the happy hormones will be released into the blood, will feel better, and cortisol levels also will be decreased. When we don't have routine, there will be uncertainty, brain overload, stress and anxiety will be there, dopamine imbalance will be there. Because if we break routine and for the timing, it will be okay. But lots of dopamine will be always alert. So there will be dopamine imbalance, and cortisol levels also will be increased. It will be leading to restlessness. In our life also, if we observe in detail, people with daily routine, the way they deal with the issues will be different, and they'll be very much stable emotionally also. Whereas people, those who don't have restlessness, for every small disturbance, if we say no to them also, they'll become irritated, restlessness. There'll be lots of reaction. Just observe. So when you have a routine, there will be calm, stable, satisfied, and there won't be irritability, anxiousness, and disturbance also in their life. Just before we talk, just I want to share that how the present generation, they are affected without having routine. Present generation, Gen Z means people, those who are born from 1997 to 2007 or 8, 2013. So they all will come under Gen Z. These children, they're having high screen time, irregular sleep, social media comparison, reduced physical activity. So much is there. These are the characteristics of children of this Gen Z. And this is affecting them psychologically. They're constantly stimulated, and their brain is in fatigue stage. Lack of routine, uncertainty, very much uncertainty is there. Comparison, low self-esteem. They're having lots of low self-esteem. As a result of not having routine, they're very much restlessness, emotional instability, overthinking, and also having depressive symptoms. So Gen Z people, they're having lots of information with them, but they have less mental stability because of lack of routine. So if we inculcate some routine in their daily life, there they can lead better, healthy life in both areas, physical as well as mental health. Just I want to give this information because we're all working with adolescents, so it will be little bit helpful. Then coming to generation alpha, these children, they are growing up with only screens before they develop any routine. By the month of when they reach 6 months, they have started watching screens. Before routine, screens are there in their life. So they're very much, we can guess how their life will be. So for these children, as parents, we have to help them in fixing routine sleep time, meal time, study and play time. It is the responsibility of the parents to give that routine in their children's life. Even for children, if we say or if we give advice, they are not in position to follow us. So we ourselves have to follow the routine and set an example for them, be role model for them, so that they will try to inculcate that habit of routine from us. Then control screen exposure. As I said, their life starts with screens. So we should try to reduce that screen time in their lives, and at least before sleep, 1 hour before sleep, we have to stop screens in their life, because these children, they are born after 2013, so hardly they are 12 years old, 12 to 13 years old. So it is responsibility of the parents, because screen before sleep, it will affect their brain development also. We have to encourage physical activity in children, Gen Alpha, because yeah, they're growing, but their physical body is not that much effective. Physical growth is not that much effective. So we have to encourage them to do some outdoor plays and make them to do movement-based learning, something like that, like dance, or while during in the education also, we should to help them to remember better, we have to make them do few jumps and then learn some concept. That kinesthetics we have to use in their life, so that physical activity can be introduced into their life. Then coming to family routine. Entire family, they have to maintain some routine in their lives, like meals, talking time, emotional connection, all this to be maintained by the family, so that children also they will pick up, because we all know children, they learn through observation. So we have to provide these family routines also, and teach emotional regulation as early as possible, because children, they need to be taught to identify the emotions they are experiencing. For everything, they are seeing the screens, and whatever in those shorts, YouTube shorts, whatever emotions they are seeing there, they are expressing to us also in the same intensity. So we have to help them to identify what emotion where to express. All this will happen only through routines in their life. And final line for you all, for me also, mental health is not built in big changes, but in small daily routines. One thing I want to say, daily routine, if we maintain daily routine, how it will be is, if we have a puzzle, in that puzzle, if few pieces are missed, and if you are asked to set that picture using the available puzzle cards, how will you feel? Something will be lacking, will not feel satisfied, and we cannot set the picture. Similarly, when we don't have that routine, there will be lots of confusion and will not be having that satisfaction. But in the puzzle, if we have all the cards, we can set them and at the end we'll feel satisfied. So these daily routines, they are like building blocks to our life. They are like foundations for our life. So it is better to start working on our routines than not at all working on them. Hope you have made some meaning in my presentation. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. You can unmute yourself. This ma'am also will be joining.
Ma'am, Nilofer here. Sorry for not able to switch on the camera. This is a wonderful.
Nilofer,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm unable to hear you. Nilofer? Thank you, sir. Ma'am will be joining. It's really, I am seeing lots of people. Just a minute. Yeah, having daily routine, why I have selected this topic is I'm seeing most of the people very much restless. For every small thing, there is big conflicts in the families. When I checked, it's mainly because of lack of routine. When they are sleeping, when they are eating, there is no timetable for them. So daily around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I used to hear from that family lots of conflicts. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, please.
Hello, Vijayalakshmi ma'am. Good evening.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm traveling, so I cannot open my video. It's a little dark.
Okay.
But I'm very much available on my speaker. So, good evening, all of you, and thank you for joining the meeting. I am sure that you enjoyed the session with Vijayalakshmi ma'am. It would be generally informative and almost research-based info she'll give all the time. Thank you, Vijayalakshmi garu, for really taking your time out and conducting this 1 hour session for the month of May, Mental Health Awareness Month. This is a day 2, second session we are doing. Good job. And I'll be here for 5 more minutes. If you have any doubts or anything you want to share, anything you want to add, you're welcome. Before that, about the topic, well-being begins with the daily routine. Really interesting when Vijayalakshmi ma'am told me, I was so impressed by the selection of topic itself, because generally people choose stress management, anger management, or general topics. But our this 1 month series topics would be very different. This daily routine is generally we don't consider it as important, but I think by this time you would have understood what it is. And let me tell you one. I'm trying to get one incident where there was a client who was having bipolar disorder, and when she came to me, she was into the depression um, period was going on, and she was not able to get up from the bed also. And she used to say that it's very tough for me to open my eyes. I am awakened, but I cannot open my eyes and get up from the bed. So then that routine, it's like, yeah, I know general routines are okay, but this, what I'm specifically speaking about, the morning routine, morning rituals, or we say morning routine for just for 7 minutes. I taught her 7 minutes of daily routine morning rituals. What can be done before she open her eyes, or just after opening her eyes. And do not, you know, you should believe, or because I witnessed it, that 7 minutes routine helped her to get up from the bed very shortly. And at the end of her sessions, like when she was very much okay with the disorder, she was managing herself. She said, "Ma'am, one of the things which helped me is that routine which you taught me." Understood? So for the clients who come with the low confidence also, this routine or this structure for a day, or daily what they should do when they get up from the bed, when they go to bed, or during entering the office, these sort of things actually helps. This is from my end. And otherwise also, when you have time for task for the entire day, that really helps. Because your brain, the nature of your brain is repetition. When something you repeat, you like it. That's why you see kids also like something when they repeat something, when they do it again and again. And if you see our culture also, we have routines. If you're doing some puja, there is a routine. You do it step by step. Cooking, there is a routine. Dressing up, there is a routine. We do one by one after the other. Okay? So it is nothing new actually, what we are talking. It is already imbibed in the tradition and culture, but still again talking about it in a scientific manner. So I'll just be here for 3 to 5 minutes, and I want you to share your experiences or tell me what did you learn in the session, one of you, or give me your feedback. I want to listen from you. What did you learn? I see all the, very dynamic people in the group. Yes. Any one of you unmute yourself and tell us what did you like in the session? Yes, please. Ramesh sir, చెప్పండి. What did you learn today?
నమస్తే మేడం. చాలా సెషన్ మంచి యూజ్ఫుల్ సెషన్ మేడం. అంటే నేను గమనించింది ఏంటంటే ఈ జెన్జీ జనరేషన్ ఆల్ఫా లో కలిగే మార్పు ఏంటంటే బిఫోర్ జనరేషన్ ఏంటంటే పర్ఫెక్ట్ రొటీన్స్ అనేటివి ఉండేది, డైలీ రొటీన్స్. అది చక్కగా ఉండేది మార్నింగ్ లేసిన కాంచెల్లి ఈవినింగ్ వరకు. ఇప్పుడు అవన్నీ మిస్ అవుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ సైకలాజికల్ డిజార్డర్స్ అనేది పెరుగుతున్నాయి అనేది నేను ఈ సెషన్స్ ద్వారా బాగా గమనించాను మేడం. డైలీ రొటీన్స్ లో మనకు హ్యాబిట్స్ అనేటి మనకు స్లీప్ కానీ, ఫుడ్ కానీ, ఎక్సర్సైజ్ కానీ, ఇవి మనం చక్కగా అంటే పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా మనం మెయింటైన్ చేయగలిగితే మన వెల్ బీయింగ్ అనేది చాలా పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా ఉంటుంది అనేది నేను తెలుసుకున్నాను మేడం. మీరు చెప్పినట్టు మన ట్రెడిషన్ లో కూడా, మన కల్చర్ లో కూడా ప్రతిదీ చాలా చక్కగా రొటీన్ గా ఉంటుంటాయి అనేది నిజం మేడం.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Thank you.
observation. Good observation. Kavita, Lata, Neelima, one of you.
Good evening, ma'am, and good evening, everyone. Thank you, Vijayalakshmi, ma'am, for choosing this topic. As you have mentioned, we thrive on the fact that our entire basis of living depends on rhythm. And what the macrocosm, the nature itself runs on the basis of rhythm. We are the microcosm. That means we are just the reflection of what the macrocosm is. So hence a disruption in macrocosm in terms of nature, the effects of it is what is evident. Similarly, what happens within us when there is a change or a disruption in our rhythm is shown through the way we perform, through the way our the psychology of us is evident in its in the way it manifests. So thank you for bringing this topic, ma'am, because it is reinforcing what we often forget, and sometimes it is not out of choice, but then again that becomes the pattern of not being able to follow the rhythm. So thank you for reiterating and bringing this topic to us.
Good reflection and good feedback, actually. Done well. Yeah. Okay, so I think the session was good, and let us wait for one more very insightful topic tomorrow with a new speaker. And I invite all our Sahaya students as Sneha students willing to be the speaker in this month of May. Please contact me personally with a very new topic again, not routine, not normal general topics. So we'll meet you again with a very new topic tomorrow evening. Okay. Thank you so much. And Vijayalakshmi, you can conclude the session formally.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you all for being here, and hope you all try to practice a daily routine in at least in small areas and make big change in your lives. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.